Okay, today we're going to make a stringer for jetty fishing. This is just some Dyneema. It's roughly 600-pound test. I dropped it. We're just going to tie a knot and cinch it tight, just overhand knot, tie another knot. We're going to tie a total of 3. Tighten them up. And I got a big zip tie, like this style here. Cut off the end. Electrical tape. You wrap the tape on the zip tie first. I usually do a nicer job, but this is kind of trying to make it short. So once you get it wrapped all the way up, you take your string and you keep your knots up above the bottom and you just wrap. And I go up past the string a ways. Then I go all the way back down to the bottom, and I try to keep the string on the same side of the zip tie that I started. The tighter and smoother the better. This is kind of sloppy because I'm trying to go fast. The zip tie is really nice because you can slide it up. We're going to use this on the jetty tomorrow. You can slide it up by the gill plate, up tight outside of the gills, and so when we are out there jetty fishing, the fish can stay alive. It's a lot nicer to fillet fish that have recently died or still alive right before you do your finishing kill to do your fillet, because you always want to bleed your fish. So now you have this piece, and this is nice for the fish on the jetty because if they have sharp teeth, you can just take that big zip tie, slide it up through so you're not sticking your hand in there. So then the next step is we decide how long we want our stringer to reach down. So it's got to hang down a ways, and so I'm going to go say I want probably a loop about that big so it can hold a couple lingcod and some rockfish. So then we throw a loop in right here. Alpine butterfly. I'll make a video on the alpine butterfly. I use it for doing tree work a lot, but it works great for this. And then you come down here close to your zip tie, do another alpine butterfly. And you have a tiny little loop. So now we take this end. I just do a double surgeon's loop. Do a video on that too later. Cinch it up. I'd say set and dress it, but it doesn't matter, it's a stringer. So then we take our tube, girth hitch it around the tube, your inner tube. This is a 29-inch mount bike tube. The tube is nice because it grips on the rocks. You can set it over the rocks. So you set that over your rock for the jetty. And you have these 2 loops. So then we get our carabiner. And actually it looks like I need to do this one with a bigger loop. So we'll go make that a bigger loop. I don't really reef on the alpine butterflies until I know they're the length I want. Should have gone longer. So this is the upper loop. So I'm going to girth hitch it. And we'll cover the girth hitch on another one. So now you have this over your rock. You just slide your fish on. You pull that loop through its gills. And then you take your stringer and you just clip it like that. This is a screw gate. I definitely say go with a locking, but then that's your stringer the fish are on. You can throw it in the water. This is over a rock so you don't lose your fish. And it can float. As for putting it away, you can just fold it, Just wrap your line all the way around. And then you have your zip tie end. And you just bring it through the loops in the tube, and that's that. And it sits in your backpack. And when you get there, you just pull that one out. And that's your stringer. And then if you're fishing a lake, you can just drive a stick in or stick this over a bush or a stump or anything. But they're pretty handy little stringers if you want to keep your fish alive.